Butter shit, yeah. Butter shit, yeah. Butter shit, yeah, 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 yeah. We're back. It's Tuesday. Tuesday. It sounds better when you sing it, doesn't it? The day sounds more important when you sing it. It does. Oh, it's Tuesday. We're back. I know we had a late podcast last week. It was like Wednesday or Thursday or some shit. But we're back on schedule. We're back on the right track with Tuesday podcast. Let's see. What happened this week? Oh my God. The week was pretty fucking dull. I'm not going to lie to you. It was dull, and then it spruced up on the weekend. So basically, it's like a normal week. I think that's how it goes. Everybody pretty much has a dull week. If you work a 9 to 5, you have a dull week in the middle of the week. I think most people, unless you have like a cool, exciting job, then which I do not. So if you have a cool, super exciting one, like you're chasing fucking bad guys, or you're fucking busting art thieves. I don't know, I was watching that fucking Pierce Brosnan movie the other night. The fucking one where he steals art. And that got me all revved up. I was like, now that's a cool fucking job. Chasing fucking art thieves who leave like clues and shit. But you gotta play a game. It's like you're toying. You're playing this cat and mouse game with the police. And you're able to toy with them like a cat and a ball of string, and you make them do whatever because you're always thinking like 12 steps ahead. And you're just a smooth criminal. That's where they got it from. That's all that cat burglar shit. It's like this sexy, smooth criminal comes in, steals all your shit, leaves you wondering where the hell everything went. Yeah, that's an exciting job. Whether you're the criminal, the burglar, or the FBI agent who's tracking them, you're involved in this fucking cool thing. I don't know. That's my I get lost in these fucking movies because that's my thing. My life's not that exciting, so I got to live vicariously through films. So I think what happens in the film is actually what's happened to my life. And I live in this world of like this self-delusion, which is cool. That works for me. I'm totally about it. So I have exciting stories. They may not necessarily be my stories. They may be Pierce Brosnan stories from being a cat burglar. But you know what? In my head, I dilute myself to where I think that all happened to me. So yeah. So if you hear me tell a crazy cat burglar story, I've just outed myself right now. So you'll know it's complete bullshit and that it's just something that I saw in a movie. But yeah, I went to a wedding this weekend, which was a good time. The thing of it is, though, I'm not a super big fan of outdoor weddings. And don't get me wrong, this wedding was beautiful. Brad and I can never remember this lady's name, Mariella or something like that. I don't know. If I don't say your name on a regular basis, it's lost upon me. People that know me know I don't remember names very well unless I use them regularly, and I barely fucking remember birth dates. Like if you have a birthday, I'm gonna miss it. I'm going to forget to say something. And if you put me on the spot and you say, you know my birthday? I'm not going to fucking know it. I'm just going to tell you right now. You could be... I forget. I have a hard enough time remembering my birthday, okay? I usually don't remember it's my birthday till somebody mentions something. They're like, oh, isn't your birthday coming up in like a day or two? And I'm like, oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. My birthday is coming up in a day or two. And if I can barely remember my birthday, chances are I'm not going to remember your birthday. So don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad if I don't remember your name, and don't be mad if I don't remember your birthday. Because unless I say it all the time, and I'm seeing you all the time, it's going to be lost upon me. Now I've gone down this fucking track, and I gotta reverse it back, because I'm talking about a fucking wedding here, and it was an outdoor wedding. It was flippin' beautiful. It was sunny. It was barely a cloud in the sky. It did not rain. Those are all pros when you're talking about an outdoor wedding. The birds were chirping. The bees were buzzing. It was in this little garden area at a country club. It looked fantastic. Everybody was dressed to the nines. The guys were wearing suits. The chicks were wearing dresses. And it was like 90 fucking degrees outside, which meant I was sweating my balls off. And I could tell that every guy who was suited up, which was basically everyone, was also sweating their balls off in the most uncomfortable of fashions. Now, don't get me wrong. You're supposed to... I personally did not know this was an outdoor ceremony. It was like a change-up. Like I heard, my girlfriend, it's her friends for the most part, and she just told me where to be. She says this is the day of the wedding. These are my friends. This is the time we need to be there. That's all the details I have. I know nothing. So I tried to plan a little bit ahead. I got a suit. I got one that was 100% cotton so that it would breathe, because it's just, summertime anyways. But I did not expect the outdoor ceremony part. That's the part that threw me for a curveball. So I'm like, oh, you know what? Fuck it. I got this suit that's 100% cotton. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to sit out there. I'll be cool as a fucking cucumber. I'll watch all these other motherfuckers sweating. It didn't matter. It didn't matter in the least if I had a fucking linen suit on or a fucking wool suit on. Oh, I saw some motherfuckers wearing wool suits. I felt fucking bad for him, because there's dudes that you could just see the sweat beading up on their forehead, and you can tell when somebody's upset, like guys especially. You see their temples pulsing, because they're gritting their teeth, like their teeth are grinding underneath, and they're just trying to and they're trying to be cool in front of their old lady. Are you hot? No, I'm good. I'm cool. But you're kind of sweating, though. You're kind of sweating. I'm fine. I get nervous at weddings, okay? I'm nervous for the bride. I'm nervous for the groom. I just get anxious. That's not because I'm hot. See, guys are the only ones that'll do that. We'll, if we're not comfortable, we'll just lie. We'll just lie and pretend we're comfortable, and say and pretend everything's great, just so we don't look like pussies. That's you never like, women will say right off the rip, they'll be like, I'm sweating. Ugh, I just don't feel well. I just don't. Guys, we can be on the verge of passing the fuck out. Like, we're seeing spots in our eyes. It's like glinting like starlight. And a woman will ask, how you feeling? I'm good. I feel really good. I feel amazing. I feel the best I've ever felt. Why would you say that? Why would you think that I can't handle this? God, what do you think? I'm some kind of a fucking pussy or something? Somebody give me an IV. We'll lie up until like the point where we black the fuck out, and then make an even bigger scene. Everything was it was cool. I was cool as a cucumber until my legs went out from underneath me, and I blacked the fuck out up until I don't know what happened. I don't know what in the hell that was all about. Just a fluke. But no, it was hot. It was fucking hot out. And I'm wearing this cotton suit, and I can feel it. Like, you can feel it. It's going to be bad when it starts at the armpits, okay, and you kind of feel like the sweat like percolating up, and it's usually you're under control, everything is under control, situation normal, until you feel the rolling drip. There's that initial rolling drip that like rolls down the side of your rib cage and all the way down. And at that point you kind of know it's fucking hot. I'm fucking sweating. Like, this is bad. That's phase 1. Okay, the rolling dribble, the rolling sweat dribble is phase 1. Once phase 1 is initiated, it's very difficult to stop. It's like a domino effect. Usually when phase 1 is started, phase 2 and 3 are already, the systems have begun. Okay? You're not going to stop it. Okay, once you've hit phase 1, you're going. It's going for broke. So phase 1 occurs, and I'm still trying to play it cool, you know. Not hot out here. I don't know, you guys must think it's hot. I see you're sweating pretty bad over there. Must be tough to be that hot. And like I said, I felt bad because there was a lot of dudes wearing wool. Wool? Wool? In the summertime? What are you, fucking crazy? Wool? Wool? Dude, come on. Wool? You can't be wearing wool in the goddamn summertime. Wool is some shit that you wore in the fucking Ice Age. You cannot wear that shit in the fucking summertime. It doesn't matter, though. It did not fucking matter. Dudes were still rocking it. But phase 1 occurs for me, and the old lady sitting there, she goes, "You sweating? You fine?" And I also was double because I had to piss really bad. I was like on the verge. I had to pee when I got there. And I'm thinking, oh shit, it's outdoors. It's fucking 90 degrees outside. This is probably going to be a real quick ceremony. I can hold it. So I sit down, and, you know, I'm starting to sweat a little bit. And then the priest comes out. And when I see a priest, I kind of know that I'm in this for the long haul. Okay? This is not going to be a wham bam, thanks for coming out, I now pronounce you husband and wife, kiss the bride, here's the rings, take a snack, get the fuck out of here. No. When I see a priest, this is the long haul. So automatically, now that I know it's the long haul, I gotta piss 10 times fucking worse than I did when we first sat down. I gotta piss way more. And it's like, oh, you know you're stuck. Like when you're in an elevator or something, like you kind of have to piss, but once the doors close and you know you're in there for the long term, you really have to piss. You gotta piss real bad. You know, you're in a movie, like when you walk in, you kind of have to piss, but the second you get settled and the movie starts, then you really have to piss. It's like a psychological piss. Like it knows more, like it's like it knows you're trapped. The piss knows you're trapped and you can't get the fuck out. So it's like pushing on your bladder. It's like, oh, get me the fuck out of here. Get me out. Get me out of here. That's the thing. It's just saying, get me the fuck out of this place. So I'm sweating, and I got to fucking piss. And in my head, I'm hoping maybe they'll cancel each other out. So I'm like, well, maybe if I sweat enough, I'm not going to have to piss as much. I'm just going to get, like, this liquid's coming out one way or the other. You know, I don't give a fuck about anatomy at this point. I'm operating on pseudoscience. I'm going to piss through my skin, is what I'm thinking. I'm going to be all right. But no, it hits me like a double, I don't even know what the fuck, like a goddamn, like a 1-2. I'm getting hit by a 1-2 punch. I'm getting hit by a piss punch. I'm getting hit by a sweat punch. And they're punching me right in the dick. Because I'm starting to notice my balls are fucking sweating. And I don't mean like a little bit sweating. Like, remember that first dribble from the armpit? Phase 1? Yeah. Now I'm in phase 2. Phase 2 is the crotch is dripping wet. It's just, I feel it rolling. And it's rolling right into the crock of my ass. So now I can't get up. Even if I want to get up. And the girlfriend's telling me, she's saying, hey, she goes, you could go use the bathroom now. Well, I'm wearing a tan suit. I don't know what it looks like down there. Okay? I'm not getting up because now there's nothing happening. Everybody, they have not gotten up yet. They have not done their thing. There's no ceremony happening yet. We're still in the waiting phases. So if I stand up right now, all eyes are on me. And all eyes are on me is not a good thing when I feel like I got sweat dripping out of my ass crack and out of my balls. It's I don't want to stand up. Everyone's going to look at me as soon as I stand up, and I could have really bad swamp ass going on. And I'm wearing a fucking tan suit. I'm wearing khaki suit. So that shit's going to stand out like a sore fucking thumb. It's going to look like there's a river running through my ass crack. It's going to look like I sat on a fucking water puddle or some shit. It may even look like I pissed my pants. So I'm not taking a risk. I don't want to be known as the guy. Aren't you the guy that pissed your pants at that wedding, that outdoor wedding? No, then I got to go through and explain it. I didn't piss my pants. I was just really sweaty. And that's going to sound like an outright lie. Because it's going to sound like I'm weaseling out of the fact that I pissed my pants at the wedding. So you can't win there. It's lose-lose every way that you look at it. There's no winning in that situation. I'm the piss the pants guy. I'm the fucking swampy ass fucking dude. Because I wore a light suit, so it's going to show up way more. Had I worn a dark suit, it would kind of be camouflaged, but I didn't. I wore the light suit. I wore the khaki suit, and I feel like wet khaki, has just the right type of contrast to where you can clearly see exactly what is going on. That's a problem for me. So now I'm stuck. I can't get up. I gotta stay. I'm in it for the long haul. And the priest comes out and he starts doing the prayer. Like the prayer that you do when you first start church. So that's the other warning bell goes off. Fuck! This is a whole outdoor mass that's happening right now. Is outdoor. They're doing full church. And I remember from a kid, full church is a long fucking time. Full church is like an hour. It might as well be. It's close enough to an hour. So I'm in straight up panic mode. But you wouldn't tell it. You wouldn't be able to tell. Because I got my arm around the chair. I'm sitting back, relaxed. Because when you're in panic mode, rule 1 is don't look like you're in panic mode. Rule 1 is stay cool. Lower your heart rate. Lower heart rate may mean less sweating. I don't know if this is true, but it may mean less sweating. I'm drawing at straws here, okay? I'm in an emergency situation. I'm taking straws. I'm throwing up Hail Marys. I don't give a fuck. And you just gotta go to a happy place. And that's exactly what I did. I went to a happy place. I don't know what was said at the wedding. I don't know what transpired. I don't know what color the groomsmen's suits were. I don't remember what the vows were. I don't remember anything that happened at the fucking wedding as a whole. Because the entire time I am in my head trying to formulate some sort of a concept as to how I'm going to explain to people why my asshole is all wet. And why I look like hell. And why the hell I'm dancing around in my fucking chair so much, tapping my foot and smacking my legs together because I'm about to piss my pants. So yeah, that's where I'm at with this whole thing. Other than that, it was a beautiful evening. As soon as church wrapped up outside in 90 degrees with everybody wearing suits, once that was over, I felt like I could relax. You know, I got in there, I got rehydrated. You know, we went in the country club. It was beautiful. We had a hell of a fucking time. And it was amazing. Everything was great. Couldn't ask for anything more. It was a beautiful time. I'm just not a big fan of outdoor ceremonies when I don't know they're outdoor ceremonies. This is not their fault. I just didn't have the information. Had I had the information, I'd have made better decisions with the information at hand. But sometimes you just don't fucking know. You just got to go with it. And just swing at those pitches when they come. So that was a wedding. Good times. Congratulations to them. Hopefully, all the best. It was a good time. What else? What else was fucking interesting? Oh, okay. This one is I feel bad for laughing at this. I really do. Like I feel like this is not something I should be laughing about. Because it took place at the gym, okay? And I think about it, and I look back on it, and I can't help. I just cannot help but laugh. But I shouldn't. This is bad. So there's if anybody's familiar with gym equipment, I know not everybody is like a gym person, so some people may have no fucking idea on what I'm talking about. But if you are a person who frequents a gym, there's a machine at the gym called a leg press. And what this leg press, there's many different types of leg press, but this leg press in particular is one where you sit back, you're kind of like leaning back on the floor on this little bench of sorts, and you're kind of leaning back at an angle. Like you're going for like you're an astronaut going to fucking lift off, and you're kind of sitting back on this thing, and there's a plate above you at like upwards at like a 45-degree angle kind of thing where it's like coming down at you, and you put your feet on this plate and you put weights on the leg press, and you kind of do like a squat. You're doing like a leg press, and you're pressing up, and it works your quads. You can use it as a calf raise, but it's like a reclining leg press. So, I see these. I can't tell if they're a brother or a sister, and they look like they're probably in their real early 20s and out of shape. Which is not, I'm not busting people's chops for being out of shape or anything like that. But they look like they were new to the gym. They could have used some help, maybe a personal trainer or something like that. But they did not have one, and it was just the two of them, and they kind of seemed lost. And they're walking around, and they're kind of trying to figure out what the hell they want to do. And they make their way over to this leg press machine, and the guy hops on there first, and he puts like 10 pounds on each side, and it's you could put a lot of weight on this thing, and the average person could perform the exercise. It really isolates your legs, and your legs being the strongest muscles in your body. Most people don't have any trouble lifting a sizable amount of weight with this machine. Well, he puts on like 10 pounds on each side, okay? Lays down and starts performing the exercises on here. And he's a little shaky, even with there being such little weight on there. His knees are buckling, and I look at him. I'm like, do you need any help with it? He goes, no. Not like a calm, no, thank you. I'm just looking out for his safety, and I'm no strong man, But when you see somebody struggling, you kind of want to just let them know that you're there to help them out, So he gives me this really bitchy, no. And I'm kind of like, well, I don't know, maybe he's got some sort of a mental problem or something like that. So I just, I keep to myself. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to invade your personal space or anything. I'm just asking you. And so he gets up off the thing and he, takes 2 of the 10. So now there's no longer any weight on the machine. It's just a simple, it's just nothing on the bars that are protruding from the sides. So his sister, who I think is his sister, is hesitant. She's like, I don't know. She goes, I don't know. I don't know, Larry. His name was Larry. I don't know, Larry. I don't know if I can do this one. And Larry, who's still short, who's still sully and a little bit salty from the help that I asked him about. If he asked if he needed, he's still a little. You can tell he's still a little. He's got that. He goes, come on. We only have an hour here. I don't know, Larry. I don't know about this whole thing. Clearly, Larry, she did not know. She did not know, because I could tell by the look in her eyes. She was terrified to sit on this machine. She didn't know what the fuck it was supposed to do. She didn't know what the hell was going to happen when she got on it. But Larry did not give a flying Frenchman's fuck about any of that shit. He's on a goddamn time schedule here. He's got an hour. We only have an hour. Okay? Okay, Larry. Whatever you say. I'll do it. You're my brother. I trust you. Let me get in this thing. And I'm sitting here watching this whole thing. And I'm trying not to jump in because Larry's pissed at me already because I already asked if he needed help. So I'm like half paying attention. When you're at the gym and you see somebody doing some wild shit, you kind of half pay attention. You're not all involved because you don't want to be caught that you're paying attention. So you're kind of like side-eyeing them. You're saying, what the fuck's going to happen next here? I don't know, but this looks good. This looks like it's juicy. I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm doing the thing. I'm off to the side, but I'm still looking. I'm still paying attention. I don't know, Larry. I don't know. So she gets in this thing, and I remind you, there's no weight on the machine. Literally, there is less weight coming down on her than she is holding up her body physically. She's using her legs more to hold herself up than what is on this machine presently. So this is less than she's accustomed to. Much less, actually. There's these latches on this machine. You push the weight up, you push the plate away, and then you take these latches and you push them down. That allows the entire carriage to come down so you can get a full motion squat leg press out of this machine, okay? So you have to, when you put the machine back to the top, you re-engage these safety latches, which prevents the plate from sliding down on top of you. This is important. This is important because Larry removes the latches. She pushes up the weight plate, which again has no weight on it, and Larry slaps her hands out of the way to hit the latches down. No sooner when Larry hits the latches away, no sooner this plate comes down at the speed of free fall and pins this girl's knees to the back behind her head. The thing just, like, there was literally no resistance. As soon as the security bars have been removed, this thing slides down like you dropped it. It encounters zero resistance from her and pins her knees, one knee to each side of her head, against the backrest. And it takes her like a second or two to realize what happened. And within that second, she looks at Larry and she just goes, "Ah!" I feel bad. I feel bad for fucking laughing at this. I can't even describe. I can't even describe the noise that it made. It was like Dumb and Dumber when he asked do you know what the most annoying sound in the world is? And he's like, ah, that was that noise. She made that noise from the leg press. Holy fuck. She made the noise, and it lasted literally, I don't know, like it must have lasted 5 seconds, because two gentlemen who were super close to them jumped and immediately pulled the fucking leg press thing off with one hand, I may add. Like I said, there was no weight on this thing. And she just lays there screaming. It's like, I don't get it. Like, I just don't get it. I mean, you would just the sheer pressure of your legs against the machine would hold this thing up. I mean, there's literally no weight on it. It weighs less than she does. I couldn't get it. I don't get what the fuck happened. I don't get what made that weird fucking noise. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck was going on in Larry's mind. I have no fucking idea. But he stood there. Fucking Larry didn't even fucking move. He just sat there. He sat there and stared at her where she went. Larry didn't flinch. Like, his brain was completely fucking shut off. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. I don't know if the noise like fried a circuit in his fucking brain or what it was, but he didn't move. He didn't even react. It was fucking bizarre. And I'm just sitting there. I'm trying not to just fall on the floor and roll around laughing. Oh my God. Larry, what the fuck was that all about? God damn. I don't know, but they fucking packed this lady up, and the fucking EMS guy had to come out, and she's just fucking beside herself, and she is pissed at Larry. Oh my God, wouldn't even look at the prick. Larry's still emotionless. This fucking ogre is sitting there completely blank slate. like he's fucking hypnotized or something. Doesn't fucking move. EMS checks her out. There's no problem. There's no issues. You know, she's not hurt. They give her like a bottle of water or something like that. She's never going to be back. I mean, if that was her first time at the gym, it's a wrap. There's not going to be any. You're going to have to go to home Zumba. You're going to have to watch it on TV, get Billy Blanks, whatever it is you got to do. That broad's never fucking coming into a gym again. And it's all because of Larry, that fucking psycho. I don't know what's his problem. but fuck, it made my afternoon. It was, I hate to laugh at other people's pain. I do. But there's just something about this that was just on another level of fucking weird. But that was it. That was the fucking weekend. I appreciate the support of everybody out there. The last podcast did like 1,600 or some downloads. It was a fucking record for one episode. So thank you everybody for that. Make sure to follow me on. I put the damn shit up on YouTube. Obviously, it's on iTunes. It's on Stitcher. It's on all that shit. Check out the social media. It's just the Timbo Show. That's all it is. And occasionally, I have a guest that comes on. Mr. Mike. Everybody sees him. It's he's also been a long time partner of mine on this show. So make sure to check us out. Like I said, YouTube. Twitter, all that shit. Just Timbo and the Show, or the Timbo Show, or some shit like that. I don't know. Fucking Google it. You'll fucking find it. Anyways, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm hungry.